Oh, it's Jeremy Williams again for just another couple of minutes video where we'll just practice. I'll practice, and hopefully you'll practice as well. Just trying to think about the future a little bit and asking, is what I'm doing now, is what you're doing now going to help you in the future? Is it got a future? Is it going to give you massive opportunities in the future, or is it possibly a bit of a dead end? I was talking to somebody quite a bit older than me recently, and they were describing how they really felt the shift about 35 years ago or so, when they felt the world opened up, and it was the arrival of communications, people communicating far more easily, being able to ask anybody on the planet anything, and the arrival of computers on the scene, which computers mean that you can ask loads of people loads of things, and then you can actually manage the vast amounts of information that you can get from that. So if you want to go on holiday to Australia, you can now know where the plane's landing or leaving over there. You can know if there's a cheap taxi or a cheap hotel over there. Somebody over there can arrange something for somebody in this country, and they can shuttle back and forth. Basically, the world becomes so much easier. Just have to read my notes. Again, there's many benefits. If somebody was selling something much cheaper, you're buying shoes over here, and somebody's selling a supply of shoes over there that's half the price and better quality, you can now know that with modern communication. It's all a phenomenal amount of value. We are phenomenally richer than we were in the 80s. Wages is much higher, the standard of living is much higher, we have far more, and the main difference that created it is communication, just people talking amongst themselves and such like. The point of this video here is what I'm trying to put across is, if you think the internet and the phones and computerizations is bringing about a lot of change, well, you haven't seen the half of it yet, because we've only just got the chips and the 5G network is only just starting up, which means that this communication is only just kicking off. The rate of change is only just starting. What change? The Internet of Things is about to burst onto the scene, very much being driven by the Chinese and the Chinese state-owned company Huawei, owning huge amounts of the infrastructure to bring about 5G and the chips and such like. Right now, people's meters, electricity meters, and very shortly other meters, are connected to the internet, and they report on their electricity usage every 30 seconds. You already have universities working out the ages of groups of people living in certain areas, and whether they're senile or not, or what their health needs. Are they walking back and forth from one room and the other, turning things on and off all of the time? Smart meters know that. People's fridges are, and very shortly will be, connected to the internet. If their fridge is connected to Ocado when they run out of milk, Ocado sends a van round, or probably quite shortly a drone, and gives them some more milk. If you run a corner shop that sells milk and relies on people rushing out of the house because they run out, that might be a problem. If you run a corner shop and you set up an app for it, you may be loaded, because instead of going to the supermarket, they may not get all of it from you. There may be an opportunity for some corner shops to open up and supply all of people's needs again, grocery needs again. Who knows? Just smart electricity meters, fridges, those are just the beginning. People's central heating being connected to the meteorological office. What's the weather? Where's weather forecasts, and all entire communities knowing that's only just the beginning. Sorry, is this sound good or bad to you? What's your reaction? Is this, oh great, everything's going to get easier, or are you already a little bit overwhelmed by it? Because I'm going to carry on, and all of this now goes up to another level, which is already happening. It's happening not everywhere, but certainly in cities like Milton Keynes, where the Internet of Things is the Internet of City. We have now the smart city. Milton Keynes is very proud that I think it's the first smart city. But basically, I've just described, if a central location knows exactly when everybody's turning their kettle on in the morning, because they have smart meters, and they also have smart water meters, and they know where they're getting up and flushing the toilet and all this. this sort of thing. And they're also pulling information from social media and people's mobile phones, and they know when they're moving, and they know how many people are in a certain area because they've all got mobile phones connected to the signals, and they'll know that they're moving. And the city's now pulling this together to control the traffic, control traffic lights, control policing, know if the road wants to be one way or go the other way, have the bins emptied, what the hospital needs to expect on that Saturday night. It's all coming together, and people are already confused now. Are you confused? Does this sound like a massive opportunity? Could you help people navigate your way through this? I already know people who earn very good livings, and they do nothing else other than organise people's Instagram accounts for them. If you are good at Instagram or some other area like that, and you can organise people's you can respond to and put out photographs and all this and make it look like it's a vibrant living Instagram account, and you put out adverts, you will get people employing you, and you can stay at home and earn a lot of money doing it. And we haven't even started about people worrying about their profile, their city profile or their home profile, like your Facebook profile, worrying about what their electricity consumption, or how many times they flush the toilet, or how many times their heating comes on, or how much electricity they use, or how efficient their house is. We haven't even started on people worrying about that, or even being aware of it, although it's already happening. People's homes do have these profiles, and lots of people are pooling it and looking through it and studying all the metrics and such like. So this is exciting. I'll probably end this now because it's getting a bit much. We can move on to opportunities, risks. There are lots of exciting opportunities in this. If you want, can you think of an opportunity? If you think of one I've missed, or something I've missed in this, put it in the comments box. This is only going to get faster and faster and faster and faster, and it already is. And we'll all become much wealthier for it, I suspect, as well. And there's a lot of other psychological monitoring and things like that are coming into it, which maybe I'll put into another video. Anyway, if you found this useful, tell me what you found useful. Stick it in the comments. See you again shortly. Ta for now.